Look at them! 2 G-Whizzes taking up 1 space. That's just selfish.
In May's Britain, that would be punishable by 6 months in prison.
So there you are. If you want to get to work quickly, get a table. But what about everything else? This has no redeeming feature. It has no headroom, it has no legroom, it has no space for a passenger alongside me, and God has not yet created a creature that would fit in the back. The EU does not classify this as a car. It's called a quadricycle, and I can see why. It just isn't one. And so what are you driving around London then?
A G-Whiz.
G-Whiz, the little electric?
Yes.
Nice car, I've always liked them.
I happen to know that's a lie.
No, it's all just a nonsense. People have misquoted me. I'm thinking of getting one.
No, well, you should, but I don't think you'd fit in it, that's the problem.
No, I would. I'd saw bits off. And I'd get in.
Mine's got tiger stripes all over it. It's very attractive as well.
I like that idea. Now, you live in Paris most of the
Yes.
time. How does that compare to London?
Traffic's worse. I like driving in Paris. I don't like driving in London very much.
Is there a difference in driving style that you have to adjust with?
Well, yeah, I mean, I got 4 traffic offences in my first week in London.
What, in a G-Whiz?
Yes,
no way.
Yeah.
Obviously not speeding.
No.
No, that would be
difficult.
You did once to...
But our radio-controlled version should pep things up.
We've made it using the scientific principle of more is more. Basically, it's got 10 times more battery power.
And to help put that power down, we've fitted it with fat tyres from a Formula 3 racing car.
So let's run the drag race again. 3, 2, 1, go! Yeah, try that. That's more like it. Come on. Come on. Yes. Come on. Yes!
But a good radio-controlled car should also handle well. So, along with the fat tyres, our G-Whiz has been lowered and widened. To test its handling, we've made ourselves a circuit. And to really find out if our mods have worked, it'll be racing against a conventional remote-controlled car.
Now, for this race, I shall pilot the little remote-controlled car, because to get the best out of the G-Whiz for this test, it needs to be controlled by our finest driver. Someone who has never sat on Santa's knee. Someone who's never watched Moonraker on Boxing Day. Right, here we go. Oh, come on!
Not to worry, I had a backup.
Yes!
First corner coming up. Time to see what the Stig makes of our handling changes.
Oh, he won't like that. No, that's not good.
Second corner. And I knew that if I caught the Stig, he'd squash me again. But no matter.
Because the pickup is carrying a special load. When I press this little button,
D2, please. Fire! What was that?
it was my limo.
Hit on your limo on D2, thank you, your shot.
Red Crane driver, I'd like C4, please. C4. Fire!
That's a miss.
C4, miss.
Back to my original theory. Hammond will have gone along the edge, I'm pretty confident of that. So is it there or is it there? green crane driver fire at D1. Fire!
Oh!
Yes!
You sank my limousine!
One sinking to me, a miss for Admiral Hammond. And you've overdone the explosives.
One plan would be, if you're playing this at home, do it on a day when there's a lot of barbecues in the area.
Bad news. Bad news. While we were off air, some environmentalists broke into our track.
Oh, yeah.
And attempted to make, well, their own version of Top Gear.
Yeah.
Now, we've managed to obtain their rushes, their footage, and we'd like to show you what they came up with, if we may, here. Here's their chief presenter. He's a chap called David Cameron. Green pressure group called the Conservative Party. He's the host, look. That is our track. He's getting into a Ford Focus.
With bioethanol written on it.
Yeah.
For some reason.
And away he goes. He's going into the Hammerhead. He must be doing 16 miles an hour now.
It's not very good, this show, is it?
No, I don't think the environmentalists have quite got the hang of it at all. Oh, look, he's got an invalid carriage.
Oh, dear.
No, there's someone in it showing him how it works. Oh, that's the rear view mirror. You'll need that. There'll be loads of stuff behind you, mate. He's off.
Oh, the
In his electric car. Oh, no, he's turned the indicator on. I wouldn't do that. You'll wear the battery down. No. Yes. He's doing... Wait a minute, what's gone wrong? Oh, it's out of juice. I told him not to use the indicator, you see. A professional would have known that. Oh, wait a minute. He's being pursued here by a woman in suspiciously flat shoes. And what she wants to know is whether the reason he came down to the Top Gear track was to send a message to Top Gear.
I know Green. Jerry Clarkson is actually my neighbour. We live in my constituency. We live next door to each other, and we agree about many things, but I'm afraid the environment isn't really one of them.
You can say that again, sunshine.
Wasn't very...
Now the battery is flat, so what I'm going to do is plug it in, and then after 8 hours we'll see how far I can drive on electricity that's been generated in there. Come on, you're slacking. Right, unplug from the gym. Let's see how far we go. Now look at this. This is epic because I'm driving along in a car, sort of. No fossil fuel has been burned, no atoms have been split, nothing's been fracked up. Now look, there's a man pushing that pushchair. Stick a little dynamo on that. Kid gets some fresh air, I get some more battery charge. It's difficult to see who loses from this arrangement because I get a trip home effectively for nothing. The people going to the gym feel good, look good, they become healthier. The NHS saves money because people are less likely to have strokes and what have you. I mean, if 1 person in 100 gets a free gym... Hang on. I was enjoying driving on pedal and cross-trainer power. Their side, from Germany, the highly modified Porsche 9FF. From Italy, the Lamborghini Murcielago, that's the LP640 version. From Japan, the Mitsubishi Evo 10, that's the FQ360.
Yes, that's theirs, now ours.
Our side, from England, and driven by Wing Commander Danny Hammond, is the Ariel Atom, the supercharged version. And then from America, I'm thinking of you here, Corporal, is the Callaway Corvette, also supercharged.
And like I was saying, you haven't thought it through, have you? Because, let me guess, James, New Zealand makes a V16 rocket car that somehow we don't know about.
They don't. However, India was on our side, so whilst I waited for one of their cars to turn up...
As we got ready, James's Indian car finally turned up.
Supercharged, supercharged, charged.
James, don't forget to turn your traction control off, mate.
Cock. I've just remembered the Australians. They do that BXR thing.
It's just that we've heard that over in Amsterdam at night, various drunken louts, there's no other word for them, have been picking up, you know, the little smart cars and throwing them into the canal. We've got a picture here. Seriously. No, really. I mean, it apparently only takes 4 people to pick one of those things up and just lob it in the drink. Now, I bring this up because I'm just slightly worried that over here in England, people might start picking up those little electric G-Whizzes and throwing them in the river. Can you imagine how awful that would be for Mr. Weirdbeard if his pride and joy were to find itself one morning in the Thames? I really cannot urge you enough not to do that.
Yeah, that is ours. That is ours.
Scheißgangschaltung!
So,
Yeah.
how do you feel now? So, we would be up against a Toyota Prius. Chris Hoy's next door neighbour. Hannah, the fastest girl in our office. And our main rival, the G-Wiz. This was the quietest start line in drag racing history. Until Hammond started the generator.
Okay, this is it. The future is here.
3, 2, 1.
Did he jump the start?
No.
I am so in the lead straight away. Oh, the Toyota's gone. Where's the G-Wiz? I am all over it. Come on. This is brilliant. I'm going to win. I'm going to win. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Yes! He beat the G-Whiz! He beat the G-Whiz!
And as ever, Hammond was gracious in victory.
Yeah! Oh, yeah! Yeah, what do you think of that, then? With your stupid little plastic gerbil.
No, the winner this year, and indeed for every year whilst we have breath in our bodies, is the most stupid, useless and dangerous car ever to stalk the earth. It is the totally terrible and disgusting G-Whiz.
It's not a car, that, is it?
No.
Neither is it, as they claim to get around safety regulations, a quadricycle. But we did think, with a few modifications, it might just make a very good radio-controlled car. I went to find out.
For this experiment, we've come here to Swindon. It's the Wiltshire branch of the Science Museum, so it's got the sort of academic atmosphere we need.
It's also got a socking great runway, which is excellent, because a good radio-controlled car needs to be fast. So that means we'll have to make our normal G-Whiz a lot faster.
Let me demonstrate the problem with speed by carrying out a simple drag race. I shall pilot the G-Whiz. 48 volts, 0 to 40 in quite a while, and I've put it up against an everyday normal car. A genuine 500 horsepower Mustang. Should be close. 2, 1, go! We're off, we're off, we're off! He's pulling away. He's pulling away some more. So, not good.